Boy, have I got a story for you. I'm Doris Annabelle Rose, and you are watching Who Am I Really? The series where I talk about my past lives and a mistake I made in my first life that I'm dealing with in this life. If you enjoy true life paranormal stories, you're going to love this series, so let's get started. I met Benson and Sarah online in 2020. And they were the most fabulous people with the biggest personalities. And we talked so many times about meeting, but we could just never make it happen. Unfortunately, in 2023, Sarah was in a car accident and she died. After that accident, Benson and I decided to stop wasting time. We should meet. And he had called me and said that he and his sister Bethany were going to Mexico and asked me if I wanted to come. And within a few hours, I had tickets booked. Now, I figured I was just going to meet Benson and Bethany at the resort because they had a private transfer. Their plane had landed an hour before me. But, I was traveling with G, God, and my guardian angel, Mamer. The process of from when I got off that plane and got through security went so fast, like it never had before. And when I got out to the luggage, Bethany and Benson's luggage was delayed, yet my luggage showed up before the previous plane's baggage was unloaded. The one thing I asked G was for Benson to be able to see Sarah while we were in Mexico. And in my mind, I kind of had this vision where Mamer and Sarah would be walking down the beach with big floppy hats, and I would say, Benson, look, and he would see Sarah. It didn't quite happen that way. On day 2, we had decided to order room service. And Bethany had ordered it on her phone. She had ordered, a couple burgers and a pizza and some chicken fingers. When the server brought our food, I saw his tray with all these plates, and I didn't think anything of it because I thought, he has a lot of food to deliver. He brought them all into us. There was 10 plates of food, and all of a sudden, I'm just standing there, and you guys, I could hear the laughing, and I could hear Mamer and Sarah ordered the extra food, and it was Sarah's idea. Benson said he did not doubt that for a second. Bethany was really excited when the resort had offered 50-minute massages for all 3 of us if we attended a presentation. It was to be 90 minutes. I was like, oh no, you guys. I've been to these presentations. They're not 90 minutes. They're 4 hours long. But Bethany really was excited to do it. It was her birthday, so we agreed to do it. They gave us these certificates with the 50 minutes on them, and those certificates were taken out of their room. Bethany got on the phone and was phoning, and the spa said we could still come and get our massages, but now, although we signed for 50 minutes, they were now giving us 25 after we sat through that presentation. Yes, we were having some interference on our trip. We ended up getting our 50 minutes massage after some discussion. But when I went in for my massage, the girl had offered a facial, and I agreed to it. I should not have, because I was not protecting myself. I didn't think about it. And a few hours later, I was experiencing some blistering skin, redness, and a letter scratched into my face. At 2:30 a.m., I woke up and that W was red, and it was, my skin was blistering. I sprayed my holy water on my face, and at 5 a.m., it was all gone. Benson and Bethany knocked on my door at 6:30 a.m. and they said, "Get up, the sun's going to come up. We want to go see the sunrise." And Benson had planned to sprinkle Sarah's ashes in the ocean. So at that point, they were like, hurry up, hurry up. So, of course, I didn't change my clothes. I was in my pajamas. I figured nobody's going to see us. So away I went. When we got there, Benson was trying to judge the wind so that he could sprinkle the ashes. And he'd put his finger up, and every time that he figured out where the wind was coming from, it would change. So eventually he had decided which way to stand, and he started to sprinkle the ashes, and they just blew up. We saw it. Those ashes blew up right into his face, and we all laughed, and he said, "I expected nothing else from her." I had just told Benson and Bethany about how big heaven was. Like, heaven is like another world up in the sky. And I would know because I've been there 4 times. That story's coming. So I looked up, and I'm not kidding. I saw, it was like the drawing of the world up there. And so I went to grab my camera to take a picture, and when I looked back up again, it was gone. While we were down at the ocean, and me in my pajamas, we decided to take pictures. And Benson was like, "Get in the water, I'll take a picture." I'm like, "I'm in my pajamas." And I figured, well, I will never show these pictures to anybody, so no worries. So I get in the water. And now I have to show you the pictures. My mamere, my guardian angel, my grandmother, she was posing with me. There's other ways that Sarah has communicated as well, and it was in a dream of mine. When Benson had some good news, and she wanted him to know she was thinking about him. Have a look. God said to me one time, "The good always win." And he's right. Even though we had some issues with the dark, trying to wreck our special vacation together, in the end, it was absolutely an amazing experience. Now, during the making of this video, I had a terrible time with the dark. I'm telling you guys things they do not want you to know. And this video took me, 30 minutes longer than it should have to make, because they kept removing my sound after I'd already recorded and I couldn't get it back. They were, throwing in squiggles and just really doing everything they could to wreck my video. They've done it before. It's every time I'm really telling you something that they don't want you to know. So, anyways, I'm going to keep telling you things they don't want you to know because you need to know. You really do. And join me on Monday because this story it's continuing and you're not going to want to miss it.